Welcome to It's Rafiq. Today we'll learn about loops in Python. Sometimes there is a need to repeat a set of statements more than once based on certain conditions, and this process is known as loop or iteration. For example, suppose we have to display the numbers from 1 to 10, or we have to display the table of any given numbers. Then their same steps is repeating, only the difference is each time the value is either increased or decreased. So for these purposes, we will not write the statement for multiple times, we'll write just one time, and for that we can use loops. A loop is used to repeat a block of statement for specific number of times. Following loops are available in Python. In Python we can use for loop and while loop. For loop is used when you want to perform a loop for specific number of time. For example, like 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, etc. It uses a counter variable with incremented or decremented with each time repetition of the loop. Increment means suppose I want to display the number from 1 to 10. That means each time the value is increased. If I want to display the number in reversed order, for example 10 to 1, then we'll use decrement. Like each time the value will be minus. The syntax of for loop is, first we'll write for, then we'll have a counter variable, then in range, and inside bracket we'll write the collection, means some numbers, and in next line the statements. Statement means actually what we want to display inside the loop. So here counter variable is assigned the first value of the sequence in the beginning. For example, here you can see this is the first value of the loop, 1. I have written here for I in range 1. So this is the first value, and the range function is used to create a list containing a sequence of numbers starting from start and ending with less than 1. So in loop, this is the starting number 1 and this is the ending number 11. But end will always start with minus 1. Like I have written here 11, so it will stop at 10, means 11 minus 1, it is 10. And the last number is step, means each time how much I want to increase or decrease. Here I want to increase each time 1, so that's why 1, means first one is starting number, it start from this one. Next number is top number 11. Stop number will be always by minus 1, means the program will stop at 10. And the last one is step, means till what number it will, each time it will how much increment or decrement. And after that colon, and in next line you will write print I or whatever you want to do inside the loop, that one you can write. For example, the range will be like that, range start number, like suppose 1, stop, suppose it is 11, then step, each time 1. Now some practical programs using for loop. So suppose we have one program, we have to display the numbers from 10 to 1 using for loops. For that first we'll write for, then one variable name, it can be anything, suppose x, in range, inside bracket we'll write the starting number. Now we'll start the loop from 10, then comma, we'll go till 0, means 0 plus 1 it will be 1, means the loop will stop at 1, and each time we'll do minus 1. Now we'll move to next line or block. Here we'll write print the value of x. Let's run the program. So it will display like that: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. Now suppose we have to write a program which will print your name 10 times. So let's have the example. We'll write this part only. For the first, write a program to display your name 10 times. So for this program, the first line will be same only. Just we'll change, in place of 10 we'll write 1. Here in place of 0 we'll write 11, and each time plus 1. Now in print, in place of the variable, write your name. Suppose Vidya. Now run the program. Save. OK. So here you can see Vidya is printed 10 times. If you want to print the numbers also along with the name, then you can write x comma dot Vidya. Now run the program. Here you will see the numbers also, like 1 Vidya, 2 Vidya, 3 Vidya, and so on. Now let's have some other example. Suppose we have to write a program to display the table of any number entered by the user. That number will be entered by the user, and we have to display it table. Write a program to display the table of a given number. So if user enter 1, then it should display 1's table. If user enter 2, then it should display 2's table. So for that, first we'll write 4 and one variable. Suppose the variable is I in range. First we'll take the input from the user, means what table the user want, that one will take from the user. For that, suppose the variable is n equal int input, inside bracket enter the number or enter a number. Now we'll go to next line. Here we'll use the for loop. For I in range. Suppose the table we want to show from 1 to 10, like 1 into 1 equal 1 and 1 into 10 equal 10 till 10. For that we'll write first 1, means starting from 1, and it will finish at 11, means 11 minus 1 it's 10, and each time increment by 1. Now we'll go to next line. Here we'll write print n into 1. Oh, not 1, it should be I. N into I. Now let's run the program. Suppose I want the table of 5. So this is the 5 table. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Now if you want to display the table in some standard form, like in tablescopy how you see, then you can do some modification in print statement. For example, suppose n comma within quotation write x, again comma, here you will write I, again comma, within quotation equal symbol, again comma, here n into I. So if you do this much modification in print statement, the output will be different. Let's see. Run module. Suppose I want this time 7 stable. So the output is like this way. 7 into 1 equals 7, 7 into 2 equals 14, 7 into 3 equals 21, and 7 into 10 equals 70. So this way you can display the output in a standard form. Now suppose you have to write a program. Write a C Python program to display the first 10 natural number. Now what are natural numbers? The all positive numbers are called as natural numbers, means you have to display from 1 to 10. For that, here you will do no need to do any changes in loop, and this input part we not required, so we can cut it. Just in print we'll write only I. So can run. So these are our first 10 natural numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now suppose I want to write a Python program which will raise the power to display the print x raised to the power of y. Now x will take x and y value from the user. So first we'll cut this part and we'll write two input statement. Suppose x equal int input enter x. Again next y equal int input, here enter y. Now we have to write the program. We have to use the loop, or power will start from 1. So in 4 you will write for I in range the starting value is 1 and it go till y plus 1. Why y plus 1? Suppose I am giving the value of y equal 5. Then the loop will start at 4. That's why we gave it as y plus 1, means it will now take the end value is as 6. So it will stop at 5. Then it's 2 power equal power into x. Now here power it. Now we'll come out from the loop. Come out means we'll remove the space. That means we have come out from it. Now print x comma, we'll put the power symbol, y, then we'll put equal symbol, comma, then power variable. Now let's run the program. Suppose the n5 value is 2 and y value is 5, so the power is 32. Means if you multiply 2 5 times, the answer will be 32. That's how we can do this program. Now suppose the next program we have to do, write a Python program to accept 10 numbers from the user and display their sum. To accept 10 numbers and display their sum. Now to do this program, first we will take one variable sum and we'll put the value as 1. Now remember, when you have to do multiply, the value of the variable you will initialize as 1, but when you have to do addition or subtraction, then you will initialize the value as 1. Initialize the value as 0. Otherwise the answer will come as wrong. Suppose you have entered, you want to plus 2 numbers, you have entered 2 and 3, then the answer will be 5 if you initialize as 0, but if you initialize as 1, the answer will be 6. For that reason we will initialize the value as 0 when we have to do sum. Now we'll use loop for I in range starting number is 1 and it go till 10. That's why it's 11, means 10 plus 1 11. And we'll not write the step value. If you don't write any step value, that means it is 1. If you need another number than 1, then we have to write the value. If you need 1 only, we can skip that part. Now we have to take the one more variable we have to take. Suppose n equal int input, enter a number. Now the user will enter a number and it will stored in n. Now we have to do the plus. When the user will enter the number, that number will be added to sum. So we'll write sum equal sum plus n. So this result will stored in sum. Now we have to display the output, the result. For that we'll write print sum or result, comma, sum. Now let's run the program. Suppose the first number is 2, second number is 3, 6, 7, 1, 0, 5, 4, 3, 3. The answer is 34. For today's video, this much only. We'll do some more programs in for loops in our next video. Till then, take care and bye.